All right. Hi, this is Tracy with the Limelight Pet Project, and today we are virtually with Meow Cat Rescue and foster parent extraordinary Nikki Alex, who has a very special kitty who will be available for adoption soon. Nikki, can you tell us about your current foster kitty?
Sure. My current foster kitty is Laker. He was rescued by a local rescuer out of Lake Bellevue area. I don't know how he got his name. He's between a year high.
Aww.
He's got a cute speakers. He's between 1 and 2 years old is what they believe. He's a short-haired black kitty, all black kitty. He's currently having some issues with some tummy trouble, so we're hoping that that's all been resolved and we can start looking for his forever home.
And Nikki, how would you describe Laker's personality?
Laker is very much a people kitty. He's down just lower. He just goes shy. He loves being pet. He loves just pet. And watching birds out the window.
Now, Laker, he's fairly young. He's only, they said, about between 1 and 2 years old. Other than just having a mild tummy issue that he's recovering from, does he have any behavioral or health issues that might be making it harder for him to get adopted?
So most of his issues he's been having issues with parasites that we believe we've gotten all resolved that we hope are contributing to his trouble. Right now he's on a special diet. So they will need to probably continue the special diet and work with the vet to figure out if he's got long-term things or if this is just the parasites finally being gone. He also doesn't quite understand all the time when he's getting petted that it's not time to use hands as toys. So probably shouldn't be in a home with small children because he will kind of attack your hand until you tell him no. But he's good about stopping, but he doesn't have any other behavioral issues.
And how
I like how his tail was kind of doing a little bit of a...
Sorry,
Sorry, Holly.
I didn't see that. I was watching my list of questions here. So how is he with other cats and possibly dogs?
So at my house, he hasn't been exposed to dogs. The rescuer said he was kind of neutral at her house. He has gotten to know my kitties a little bit. We have 2 that really don't care for fosters and then 1 that likes to play. He's now just starting to get where he's comfortable playing with the younger cat. So he's tolerable of other kitties. He doesn't necessarily seek them out. So he doesn't necessarily need a companion. But he'd be okay if there was already one there. He's just not going to be their best bud.
Got it.
What are some of Laker's favorite things to do?
So Laker likes to come hang out with me while I work and sit on my lap and get pets and walk on the keyboard. He also enjoys sitting in his little castle, looking outside, watching birds and bunnies. He finds that very exciting. He enjoys playing with just toys, little rats, little balls. It doesn't really matter. He enjoys kind of toys he can play with by himself.
And you had said earlier that he was a little bit shy at first when you first meet him. What do you think would be the best way to approach him at first? And do you think he needs time to warm up to other people?
Yeah, so when he came here, he hid for probably 3 days in a corner. So he'll need probably best to keep him in one room for quite a while. He'll be fine in one room, but just let him set the pace for when he's ready to kind of be introduced to people. I just sat in this room, worked during the day, and then one day he just started getting closer, and he was peeking at me from the other side of my desk, and then next thing I know, he's on my lap purring, and like, yeah, this is life.
Aww.
He took his time, and it took him a while before he felt confident to leave the room, and he's still not confident to go in all areas of the house. So it'll take him some time to acclimate and get his pace.
So it sounds like Laker really enjoys spending a lot of time with you. What type of home would he thrive in?
I think he'd thrive in a home where there were people at least around. A good portion of the time, he's probably not going to do as well with someone who's gone all the time on trips or anything like that. So because he likes being around people, he'd probably be better with someone who maybe works from home or isn't gone for 16 hours at a time. So that he gets his pets in.
And what do you think his most, what he's looking for most in a home? What do you think would make him the most happy?
I think he's just most happy with having a lap that he can climb on and get petted and a window to look out. And he doesn't need a lot of space. He's just happy being with his people.
Oh, that's a good answer.
And what's your favorite thing about Laker, since you've had a chance to really get to know him with him?
One of my favorite things is his little meow. He's got like this little squeaky toy meow, and he just kind of goes, beep. It's just so cute. He does do a little bit of talking, but not like super talkative. So it's cute little neat.
Well, I don't have any other questions for you.
So, Nikki, was there anything else about Laker that you think somebody should know before they contact Meow Cat Rescue?
Just that with Meow Cat Rescue, they do have some guidelines in place that he remain indoors. He's much better off being an inside cat versus being let out. They also have some other qualifications that the adopter be older than 21 and promise never to clock him.
And then Laker, with his tiny little Mew, if he could, how would he describe his perfect day?
I think his perfect day would be getting up, spending his time helping his human work, stepping on a keyboard, laying on a lap, spend the afternoons looking outside, watching the birds and the bunnies, followed by some couch time with his people.
That sounds perfect.
And then if somebody yeah, that sounds like a perfect day for a kitty.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody sees this segment and they think Laker sounds like the perfect cat for them, how do they reach out to Meow Cat Rescue?
Okay, so Meow Cat Rescue has a website, meowcatrescue.org. They can look for it there. He'll probably also, when he's ready, be available on Pet Finder, and there'll be instructions there. They'll fill out a form. The doctor or foster coordinator would reach out and contact them to find out if it looks like a good match. If it does, then usually they'll set up a Zoom conference with myself and Laker at the shelter isn't currently open to the public. They're doing Zoom adoptions, so we meet via Zoom, find out if Laker is the kitty for them, and then move forward from there if they are.
Wonderful. And does Meow have any special COVID precautions at the moment?
Yeah, so since Meow's not open to the public, what they've been doing is when they arrange pickups, they've been doing handoffs outside. So typically the foster would drop him off, they'll keep him inside until the adopter would show up and pick him up.
Right. Well, here's to hoping somebody sees this segment and they think Laker is the perfect cat for them. And thank you so much, Nikki, for spending some time with us this morning and telling us all about him.
Thank you.
And this has been Tracy with the Limelight Pet Project, and we shine the light on harder to adopt pets because their stories are worth telling.